You're on a boat going down a river, and suddenly you see a small island. You dock and you go ashore. Does this island belong to anyone? Fallen trees, uncut grass, random rock formations. It must be no one's. But suddenly you see a neatly cleaned area with shelters and benches. After a while, you come across another similar improvement. It seems like someone is taking care of this island. Someone is in charge. This must be your inevitable conclusion. Yes, but we've just seen huge unkept spaces, and these unkept spaces are incomparably larger than the improved areas. If there is even a little or even one piece of land with something built on it, it says that someone was on this island before you and took care of it. You are not the first one to set your foot here. Now let's take a look at our world. We often go through our lives under the impression that this world has no one in charge. Random events, accidentally met people in random places. Everything seems to be completely unpredictable. But suddenly, we come across something that cannot be called accidental. You bump into the only person in the world who can help you in your situation. Or there is a completely useless, random piece of information that you heard once a long time ago, and now it saves you. At times, you can see how some events are orchestrated, and it is clear that they were planned. But you see it only sometimes, very rarely, maybe even only once in your lifetime. Maybe even you never saw it with yourself, but you saw it happen with someone else, and also only once. The fact that such thing exists, even if it happens only once, should make us realize that this island has someone in charge. Someone had arranged everything before we came about and took care of things here. People often point to irrational, unfair, or even tragic events and ask, how can I believe in God after this? This question is very fair. When you see fallen trees and unkept spaces, it makes perfect sense. But then, if you see even one clearly organized area, this must answer your question. And then we might even start wondering, is it possible that this forest was left untouched by someone on purpose? Maybe even the trees that fell were made fall here for a reason. Maybe this uncut grass is being grown here this way for a reason. If we start questioning it, we might even find explanations for some events that were a mystery to us till now. In our lives, there always be things that we can understand and things that we cannot explain. Some look at this unkept area of the island and say, you see, this means that the whole island doesn't have anyone in charge. But it might make sense to have the opposite approach. A few well-maintained areas should lead us to a realization that someone is in charge of the whole island.